Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com and another episode of Watch and Learn. Going to be focusing again on the mod market, as it were, because with the newest releases of the Islanders, most notably the '09 and the '10, that's the blue and the white dial, I went with a Sapphire bezel insert, and that raised a lot of questions with people, and they were not sure what a Sapphire insert was. So I figured let's do a quick video and kind of show you the differences. I'll try to cover aluminum inserts, steel inserts, ceramic inserts, and sapphire inserts. Have examples of all of them, and I'll show them to you, benefits, drawbacks, etc., etc. Just for my own wrist check, for consistency's sake, an Islander with a ceramic bezel insert that glows in the dark. The other watch is my math watch, so it's plastic. No ceramic there. Let's head on over and check these out. So let's just do 2 minutes of Bezel Basics. You have a watch like this one here. The bezel is a thing around here that turns, okay? And then if I could just, there we go, like that. We have the bezel here, the thing that's turning, and then inside of it is this black insert, which is just held on with it some kind of adhesive or sticky tape. We're talking about the bezel inserts. There are some watches, like the Seiko Monster, which it has no insert. The bezel is the insert, sort of. So you see the bezel that turns has numbers engraved into it, and get your glove stuck in it. So we're really just talking about the first one I showed you, bezels that have inserts in it. So you have a bezel like this on your watch, and an insert just fits in here. And then what we're talking about is the different kinds of bezels that are available. So I guess for the most part, I'm going to separate them into a couple of categories. I've got, well, who cares what I've got? Let's push all these aside for now. Let's talk about the basic, the most basic. You buy a stock SKX or even Rolexes years ago, the bezel insert was aluminum or steel, but basically metallic. It can bend, it can flex, doesn't really break. They are extremely, extremely inexpensive. It's just a piece of aluminum or steel that is painted with numbers. They do not have luminescence, generally, I'm going to say. There's usually some kind of aluminum pip. Here the pip has been taken out because it was stuck to the bezel I took it off of. But the advantage of a steel or aluminum insert is they're very cheap, inexpensive. The disadvantages are that they scratch very easily. This disadvantage can be turned into an advantage, because if you don't scratch it badly, just over the years it picks up a couple of nicks and scrapes. What will also happen is it will develop character, what we call patina, and UV light will degrade the paint a little bit, and it might pick up something that you really enjoy. You're not going to have that with ceramic or sapphire bezels. You'll only get that with some kind of a steel or aluminum insert. So you know, that the downside kind of is the plus side in that case, but most people, I would say, don't keep their inserts long enough for them to develop that kind of patina, which moves us into, let's get into ceramic. So I have a few ceramic inserts here. Ceramic inserts are obviously made of ceramic, okay? It is a solid piece of ceramic, does not bend. If I try to bend it, it's just going to snap. But they're extremely durable. There's a video I did a while ago, maybe about a year ago or so, no less than a year. I took a watch with a ceramic insert and I smashed it into a door strike a bunch of times repeatedly, and it did not scratch at all. Looked perfect. So ceramic does not scratch. Ceramic can be, as you can see here, it's molded, and let's see if we can see what's going on. Isn't that funny how that happened? The numbers are done in relief. I'm trying to focus. Come on. The numbers are done in a relief, and sorry about that. And they are filled with luminescent paint. So everything you see that's white will glow. So the advantage here is that we obviously are scratch resistant, will look new forever, nice and glossy. They also do make them actually in a kind of a blasted appearance, just a little post-processing, if you will, to get the sheen off. And they can fill in the areas with loom, so you can have a loomed ceramic bezel. All these numbers light up. It looks really cool. You've seen me do it a million times. The disadvantage would be obviously that they are expensive. 40, 50, 60 bucks, depending on what you get. These can be plated with various plating processes to get split color designs, etc. Another disadvantage of these is that unless you're Rolex, there aren't a billion colors to pick from. You are kind of limited in the color palette, so you kind of got to pick what they've got. So that could be a disadvantage. The other disadvantage, like I said, is they break very easily until you pop them into a bezel to give it support. They are extremely fragile. Once it's in this bezel, forget it. You can do anything you want to it. It's not going to break. But until then, it is kind of fragile. If you bend it, it will break. Ceramic also. Here I've got 2 embossed ceramic bezels. Same thing. This silver one is black, but it's just been plated. But you can see kind of like a Yachtmaster style bezel with the numbers are raised, so it's not platinum, it's ceramic. Advantage, again, this will look new forever because it is ceramic. It won't pick up dings. Excuse me, it won't pick up dings and scratches. So, ceramic. Which leads me to, I have way too many of these here, Sapphire inserts. I guess I'll pull up the Sapphire insert that I did for the Islander. So what is a Sapphire insert? Well, it sounds complicated, but it truly is not. And it's actually really cool. I don't know if you can really get the effect here, but it is just an annular ring of sapphire. So it is this disc of sapphire, okay? And what we do is we paint it from, this is the top side, the part that you see. We paint it from what we'll call the back. The first coat to go on would be all the blue. We use stencils, obviously, to not do the numbers. We'll do the blue, we'll do the gray, and then backfill with the final coat would be loom. Here there's a lot of loom. These are some test pieces we were doing to see how bright we could get it, but that's the whole deal. Never mind the 2 and 0 being offset. This was really an early test piece. So what advantage do you have here? Well, again, you can be fully loomed. You have all the luminous paint sticking through, so it glows in the dark. Another advantage is that it is scratch resistant because it's sapphire. Okay, the paint is on this side. You see this side, right? So you can't get to the paint. The paint will look new again for a very long time. It'll, easily for your lifetime. Disadvantage. Whoops. Disadvantage would be, again, price. These actually tend to run a little more expensive than ceramic. A little more labor intensive to produce. Brittleness, I don't know, not too much. Better than ceramic, but still brittle until it is installed. The beauty, the best part of this is that because we're painting it, we can get any color we want. I wanted a certain Pantone to match my Island Watch blue, which this logo actually is not. It's the closest thing I could find in vinyl. But so I picked a blue that matched my my logo's blue. But what you can do is, well, it's ceramic. Here we go. Here's another sapphire. This is sapphire, again, something I was playing with, and so it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like Coke, right? It's red and black, but it's just painted on the bottom, clear on the top, and then for those of you waiting for Squale 1521 inserts, this is what they're going to look like. They're almost done, but that is this is again sapphire, so it's totally smooth here. I guess it's worth it for us to kind of do a little loom shot, right? So let's back up a bit, and I'll sort them out here. So ceramic, sapphire, sapphire, sapphire. I think that's all I've got that glows. Wait, this is ceramic as well. So let's do just a quick loom shot and see that, so I can show you what they look like. So it's really crazy how much loom comes out of these. So the 2 on the left are the ceramic with superluminova dipped into the numbers. On the right, you have sapphire, sapphire, sapphire. You will notice that look at the white table. You will notice that on the Sapphires, especially, not so much on this one, not so much on this one, but on this one, you could see, if I put it to my hand, it's back illuminated a little bit where the lume kind of shows through the paint. Just an interesting side effect. I showed you this on the other Islander video, the blue and the white dial, just to kind of so you could see the whole thing is backlit. It's kind of just it's an effect of the way it's built. It's I guess a cool side effect, if you will. I think that'll about do it. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you a whole bunch of different bezel inserts, how they're made, advantages, disadvantages. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.